So the second round match is over and Iga Swiatek gets her revenge on Alexandra Eala, defeating her in Madrid in 3 sets. That's right, and before we go anywhere, make sure you've hit a like and subscribe to the channel. What a matchup this one was. Alexandra Eala, the Filipino sensation, she came onto court. There wasn't much expectation, I have to say, from my side, but there was a lot of people in the comments saying, wait until you see her play on the clay. She's been at the Rafael Nadal Academy and she's pretty damn good. Well, I'd like to say that you're right. She did play very, very well in this matchup. I'd say Iga probably wasn't at her best, but you still have to beat who's in front of you. And Eala took that first set. She came out the traps fast. And she looked very, very powerful, very clinical. And she took the first set 6-4. I thought it was very impressive and not something that I expected. I thought it was going to be the other way around. I thought Iga would come out fast and then we'd see a closer, maybe second set. Maybe Eala would grow into it a little bit. But it was Iga who grew into this match. And after losing the first set, she sort of took command in the second. And then by the third, she had found her feet and managed to dispatch Eala with some relative ease, I'd say, in that third set. Despite some real good flurries from Eala, she wasn't able to string enough points in a row to get the job done and stay in that third set. Still a really good performance, though. I would say some good takeaways from this. And she still played on a big court, big tournament against the reigning champion and took a set as well. The tennis letter saying here, Iga defeated Eala 4-6, 6-4, 6-2. She had to really battle today. She really did. She didn't play anywhere near her best, but she's still the best clay court player in the world. And part of that is because how she fights. Yes, she did fight well. It's her 4th Madrid third round, 7th straight win in Madrid. The title defense is on. Vanch came in with a good take saying Swiatek super consumed with nerves and anxiety, that she's pretty much not thinking tactically or strategically about her opponent who can't slide on the surface, going for way too much on the returns and no margin on ground strokes, handing out several cheap points in each game. It was a lot like that in the first set. She was going long with a lot of her shots. She hadn't really found her range, and I think that she didn't need to go for as many shots. I thought Eala, she was maybe more clinical, better with the actual distance control on some of her shots. Wasn't being overly aggressive, but maybe just enough. But Iga found her feet, and then by the end, it was the same old Iga we know and love. This is what she said after the match. They asked, how special is it to be back on a court as a defending champ? She said, I always love playing here. For sure, I'm just proud of my performances in the last 2 years. It's great to come back and have this experience. The conditions are different than last year. I think it's like 10 degrees hotter. So I feel like the game is going to be a bit different. But I'm just happy to be here and happy to enjoy Madrid. They said, talking about the conditions, what is it in your game that you enjoy using the most in Madrid? She said, I feel like my topspin will work here. I feel like the courts are pretty fast. It's not like the classic clay where the ball bounces super slow. I think you need to be smart with the tactics, sometimes play with spin, sometimes a bit more flat to keep the ball going fast. I'm going to try it to keep that balance in the next matches. I'm going to be able to play in front of you guys some more. Yeah, I'm happy that we're going to see her some more as well. She is a very exciting player when she starts playing her best tennis, and very hard to even get close to winning a set as well. I think Eala did well to win a set. More stats for Iga. She's become the player with the highest winning percentage at the Madrid Open since the tournament's inception in 2009, surpassing Serena Williams with 10 matches played at the event, 87.5%. And we got Serena with 87, Ons Jabeur 84.6, Sabalenka 81, Kiki Bertens 78.9. And Iga is the 4th player since the tier introduction in 1990 to win her opening match for more than 25 consecutive Tier 1 WTA 1000 appearances after Monica Seles, Martina Hingis, and Lindsay Davenport. Unstoppable, you see there, Martina Hingis with 40. That's pretty crazy, that is. Monica Seles, 29. Lindsay Davenport, 28. And Iga there with 26. Just to mention Eala at the end of this video, and this is just a bit of a shout out tweet saying Salamat Alex Eala's Madrid Open campaign comes to a close after a defeat to the world number 2. It says Eala tied her best finish at the Madrid Open, having also reached the round of 64 last year. There's a nice picture, nice takeaway. I think that she'll still be happy with the performance. I think you have to be if it's the defending champion and the best clay court player on tour, and you went to 3 sets with them. She's growing all the time. And I think everybody should be looking at this result as a real positive. So there you go. I said Eala would give her a test. I didn't even think she'd win a set, but she did win a set. And that's better than I even gave her credit for in the prediction. So I'm looking forward to seeing her back on another clay court. What's she going to be like when we get to Rome? Maybe Roland Garros. And Iga, she's just warming up, isn't she? She's probably favourite for this tournament, I would say, after that performance. She grew into it, and I don't look much at the first set. I always look at how you finish, and she finished in convincing fashion. Beware everybody else. Ostapenko's out the tournament as well, so it looks like they're clearing the path for Iga and route to the final. Let me know your thoughts about the match in the comment section below. And if you haven't done so yet, smash a like, subscribe, and we'll see you for more tennis action coming up later.